So right here, I have $1 in my hand,
Okay.
and I also have 1 Bitcoin on my phone in my pocket.
Okay.
If I were to give you one of these right now, which one would you accept?
The dollar.
$1 or 1 Bitcoin. Today I'm going to be trying to give away money and see what people want to accept, cash or cryptocurrencies.
The dollar. Probably the dollar. Yeah.
Why would you accept the dollar over the Bitcoin?
That's almost enough for a Reese's.
Almost. Yeah.
Hit up a vending machine?
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, I don't know much about Bitcoin, but I know much about dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I were to give you one right now, which would you take?
Today, I want the Bitcoin
And why would you accept the Bitcoin?
because I followed Bitcoin.
Do you have a way to accept that right now?
Do I have a way to accept
Yeah.
Bitcoins? No. No one
So
ever
you'd-
trades in them.
So you'd have to have you'd have to get a wallet before I gave it to you?
Yeah, I'd have to set up like the app and get a wallet,
Okay.
a banking account or.
Sweet.
I would take the dollar.
Yeah, the dollar.
Why would you take the dollar?
Because isn't Bitcoin protected by like a password? And if you forget your password, then you lose your Bitcoin?
Essentially.
Like, I'm not going to
It
lose
has-
a dollar.
I mean, it could get burnt. It could get in the washer and shred into a bunch of pieces, and
What's the
it could
cost
fall out of your
of
wallet.
one Bitcoin?
Someone could steal your wallet.
Oh, you're right,
Now,
okay.
what's the monetary value if we were to liquidate one Bitcoin?
Yeah, what's one
It's
Bitcoin worth?
$5,400.
What the heck?
Maybe I want a
But
Bitcoin.
how do you?
Why would you accept the dollar over the
because
Bitcoin?
currently I have 83 cents to my name,
Mm-hmm.
so I kind of want the dollar now.
Just because it's a little bit quicker and
Yes. There's
that's
no.
interesting.
And I mean, also like Bitcoin is risky.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I were to invest, I would invest in something other than Bitcoin.
What about just as like a means of purchasing things? So like if I
Like
gave
drugs
you
on the internet, yeah, hell yeah.
The Bitcoin, because it's worth like $5,000 right now, isn't it?
yeah, 5,400.
Yeah, 5,400. It's going back up, right?
Yeah. So have you invested in
Yeah, I
cryptocurrencies
have.
or?
I invested last year, right as it went up, like that
Mhm.
huge like week. So I made like $1,000 in a week, and then I lost all of it.
If you have the time to just like install a wallet on your phone, and I'll send you 25 cents right now.
Oh well, we have an Uber, so we.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
The dollar.
I'd take the dollar.
Why would you take the dollar over the Bitcoin?
Because I'm hungry and I could use it on a vending machine.
The dollar. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why the dollar over the Bitcoin?
Because that I know its value and it's not going to change. It doesn't depend on what other people do. You know.
That's a pretty good point. I'll go with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's one way to spend it. Probably not a bad way.
That's what I'd buy it for.
Yeah.
That's what I'd use it for.
I mean, and there's actually a lot of ways to spend it. Like you can essentially purchase everything on Amazon.
Yeah.
And you actually get a discount for doing it through that service.
Really? I didn't know that.
Right now a single Bitcoin is worth $5,400.
I didn't actually not know that. That's insane.
Yeah, it is. And
I'll take the Bitcoin.
and it would only take like 30 minutes maybe to sign up and create an account where you can exchange the Bitcoin for fiat currency.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I actually didn't know that. I don't really know much about Bitcoin.
Isn't Bitcoin like a guy in a cave in Antarctica? Doesn't he run that?
It's a Yeti. But close. No, it's essentially a computer network that secures the database and acts as a currency.
Yeah. So it's like it's super cool. It's like a community-based transaction thing where like everyone has kind of like a portfolio of all the transactions.
Yes.
How do you turn a Bitcoin into cash?
Yeah, how do you do that?
So you go onto an exchange and there's a market and you can exchange your Bitcoin for fiat or for euros. Some places they'll even send you gold bars if you want gold instead of
gold.
Bitcoin.
But do people actually do this for like real money?
Yeah. I mean, the trading volume in the last 24 hours on Bitcoin has probably been $24 billion or so.
Oh, wow.
So there's
Okay.
a pretty decent sized market.
I think now I would want the Bitcoin. Yeah.
Can I like go change that anywhere? Or where would I?
Yeah, so there's exchanges online that you can send the Bitcoin to and then get fiat currency and then deposit that into your bank account if it's what you want instead.
Interesting.
As time goes on, there's like more and more places that you can spend the Bitcoin. So there's websites where you can buy everything on Amazon and you get a 10% discount on top of that for spending cryptocurrency.
Interesting. So that I didn't know.
So I could just order $5,000 worth of
You have to mine
Reese's.
it.
Do you know the value of one Bitcoin right now?
No, I do not.
It's $5,400 ish, somewhere in that range.
Yeah. Yeah, that changes my answer a bit.
You'd accept the Bitcoin instead?
Yeah.
So I mean, if you had a way to accept the Bitcoin, like it would probably be the better option because it's more than $5,000 right now. It's
I mean, that's pretty rad, but
yeah, I mean, if you knew of a way to like exchange it, which you could go online and like exchange a Bitcoin, but what's like the main hurdle for you in wanting to accept the dollar over a Bitcoin?
I don't think I really understand it well enough to know anything about it. Like I hear about it, but it kind of just feels like one of those things other people know about or value more.
So you personally can't assign a value to it.
Correct, because I don't understand it.
yeah, it's just kind of confusing, and you see a lot of stuff where it's like it spiked in its price, but then I also saw things where like it dropped in its value, and I don't know. I trust something that stays pretty current.
What's the main hurdle that's like preventing you think, from wanting to accept the Bitcoin instead of the dollar?
I think it's because it's not like here, present. Like the dollar's just a piece of paper you can just take.
Yeah,
now.
it's physical. And do you have any?
Probably because one coin for like Bitcoin, you don't know the value of it. It's just one versus $1, and because it is physical in here, and if you don't know the value for a Bitcoin, then
I mean, if I knew how to like accept it and transfer it into money I can use every day, sure, definitely. But if it's something that I'm just gonna sit and like keep it on the computer and I don't get to use it, like, can I transfer it and then buy a house? That'd be great. I'd love to put a down payment, but like, I don't.
I mean, that's kind of funny because you just brought up like a super controversial topic in the crypto community. Like,
oops.
There's people that are arguing whether or not it's a store of value or it should be used more for transactions. And so we've actually created like a split in the blockchain, and that's confusing to explain also.
Yeah, it seems a confusing topic,
Yeah. This dollar, I can't just cut it in half and give both of you 50 cents. A Bitcoin is actually divisible down to like the 8th decimal place. So you can send very small amounts to people.
Oh, that's why we hear about people like Bitcoin mining and stuff. Oh, okay, because like every little bit of things they do like adds up. I don't know. I don't understand it very much.
I don't understand it very much either.
But
if you're willing to install a wallet onto your phone, and you can see how it works. And
sure.
Sweet. Yeah, so go ahead and pull your phone out, go to the App Store, and then I select the amount. So you can see here it's that much Bitcoin.
Right.
And then I hit slide to send, and it's sending the transaction. And then it should pop up there.
Yeah.
Sweet, yeah, so you got it now. Yeah, so like you can watch that and it'll the amount of the USD value of it will probably fluctuate a little bit as the price changes.
If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to support our channel, go ahead and check out our Bitcoin merch here.